What's going on, guys? Welcome to the second episode of Tit for Tat. I'm Jay. I'm with my co-hosts Latif and Max.
What's up, guys? What's up?
What up, bro?
Before we hop into the topics today, I just wanted to touch in on the whole Damar Hamlin situation. Me personally, I wasn't watching the game, but I just was looking on Twitter and I seen the play. And at first, I thought it was just like some type of concussion or something like that. And then I don't know, just saw that he was getting CPR and stuff like that. So before we start, just wanted to say prayers out to him. I'm praying for him. My co-hosts are praying for him. And yeah,
Yeah,
it's
prayers
just
wild.
yep, it's pretty sad because professional athletes, they grow up playing a sport, they love a sport, and you never think about stuff like this happening. You sometimes you could possibly think of injuries and stuff like that, but you never think of stuff going on to that extent. So again, just wanted to say prayers out to him. If y'all have anything else to add to that.
Yeah, no, I was watching the game last night, and like it's just wild. Like you rewatch the play, and like it just looks like a routine tackle, and like watching it like in real time, like it goes down. Okay, tons of people get injured, and just cut to commercials, comes back, and everything's fine. And like when they came back from commercials, like they showed like Stephon and Josh Allen and Tre'Davious White like all in tears, and so like that kind of like I think me as a viewer just kind of like shocked me, kind of made me a little confused, and obviously we know like the severity of it, and it's just really sad to see.
No, it was crazy. I wasn't watching the game either, but I saw it on Twitter. I was going down my timeline, and then I was waiting for updates like everybody else, and then we just saw like he was getting a CPR for 9 minutes, which is crazy. His life was really on the line out there, and
Hmm.
I just want to say props to all the players for not going up back and out, not going back out there and playing because I know the NFL wanted them to go back out there and play, which is really insensitive. But I just want to give props to the coaches and the players for not going up back out there and playing and taking his life into account. And also props to the medical officials who did their job and restore his heartbeat, and so he was able to stay alive out there.
For sure, for sure. And I've been looking at updates the whole day, and it still says he's in critical condition. So again, prayers up to him. But on a more happier note, let's just get into the topics for today. So first, I wanted to start off with y'all NBA All Star picks. Actually, I would like to go first.
Go ahead,
So
bro.
starting with the East, at the point guard spot, Tyrese Halliburton. He's averaging 20, 20 and 10. Yeah, he's kind of bringing back the old school point guard mentality, passing with not a lot of turnovers. But I was looking, it says he averages like two turnovers a game. I didn't know that.
That's not a lot compared
That's
to
not a
like how
lot.
much.
That's not a lot, but
Yeah, how much he
Smart
has the ball,
passes,
and
all
then
smart passes.
yeah,
yeah,
he's a great playmaker. At number two spot, I have Donovan Mitchell, 29 and 5, and he had a near 70-point triple double yesterday. I think it was 71, 8 and 11, something like that. So yeah, of course,
that went
I got
crazy.
him. I got him in there. Jason Tatum, averaging 31, 8 and 4. Giannis 32, 12 and 5, and then Embiid 34, 10 and 5. I feel like yeah, I left KD out of the starting five. I believe Jason Tatum, Giannis, and Embiid are more deserving than KD. And it's like it's kind of crazy, because there's like multiple, like a lot of 30 point per game scorers in the league as of right now. I feel
Hell
like
yeah.
that's like a first. I haven't seen that uh throughout my time watching basketball. In the West, I have Luca, 34, 9 and 9, and near triple double. SGA 31 and 5 and 6, and then LeBron, he's been on a tear lately. I think it was what, like three straight 40 point games, something like that.
That was
Uh,
something crazy. I, I
yeah,
don't think
he's
it was
averaging.
three. Was it three straight 40 or was it three straight like 30?
No, he's had
I
like
think it
ten
was three
straight.
straight 40.
He had like 10 straight 30 point games at a point, but it's like it's LeBron, so stuff like that. It's not crazy. It's kind of normal for him. You
It's
don't.
crazy because he's old.
It's
He's
not crazy,
38.
bro.
So
No, it's not crazy, bro.
um,
It's when you you're
anyways,
not good at
averaging
no.
29,
Long,
It's,
long
8 and 7.
longevity.
He's still elite. At first, I thought in the beginning of the year it was looking like he was like dropping off, but I guess AD getting hurt stuff. So he's back to playing like an elite basketball player. Zion, I have him starting 26, 7 and 5. I think they're what, second in the East. I mean, second in the West now, second or third. And then Jokic averaging a triple double.
I'll
Not
take
too
I
I'll
much to
see
take
the.
say.
next. Let me go
You want to
next,
go
T,
next,
because
Max?
yeah, mine. So my All Star is literally the exact same as Jaden's. Like, there's really not much more to be said. In the East, I think I'm not mad if you put KD in. If you put KD in, that's fine because probably in
But
a
no,
week we'll
front
put
court is
KD in.
like I never think
I,
we had a front court this like
like
competitive
that's
in
what
a long
it's
time,
like.
bro.
It's like whoa. There's four players who could all be All Star starters: Embiid, Tatum, Giannis, and Dirk, KD. One of those players is not going to make it, and the player that couldn't make it might win the MVP, right? So KD, let's say like KD doesn't make the All Star team or not the All Star starters, he very well could turn it like whatever, just go on a tear for the next 2 weeks and be an MVP, but not have started in the All Star game. So that'd be kind of crazy for me in my opinion, but I think there's four front court options there. You can go with any three, doesn't matter. I left KD out. I just want to have a quick reminder. Donovan Mitchell is the MVP conversation. Drops 71, wins the game single-handedly for the Cavs. He's got to be in there. And then when Jaden said about Tyrese, he's in there. Luka is in there. Braun's in there. Jokic is in there. Not much debating. I put SGA over Curry. I'm biased, being a Thunder fan. Just dude's out of his mind.
That's so crazy, bro.
It's fine, man. It happens. Shay's playing on another level. I'm gonna give him the nod. Zion, I put in there. I did put if AD played at the same level for the entire year, AD makes it. He's only not into his injuries. He's scoring crazy. LeBron's scoring crazy. I think when I was looking at the options,
While not winning.
it's kind of a weak.
Continue.
This isn't the MVP award. This is an All Star award.
That's true.
Who's playing the best? Who's playing the best? It's in the MVP. It's an All Star.
You're right.
So if your team could be winning or losing, I have SGA in my starting five. I mean, SGA over
You're
Curry.
right. I have SGA in my
You know
starting
what I mean?
five.
That's what I'm saying. So it's not about winning.
Yeah.
So I think the front court options in the West were kind of weak. There's like you're looking at depth. Like me and
Facts.
Latif were talking about this. Like
I believe it is
Paul
weak.
George, Paul George is down there. Like you could maybe I don't know if you really have like besides AD, Paul George, Zion. I think Bron's a lock. Jokic is a lock, and I think right now you could say Zion's a lock. Like I don't think there's anybody that's really competing with those guys. Like and
By
Jaden,
default, yeah.
like Jaden. He's playing great right now. Overall, I'd rather other players, but he's playing great right now. I'm not going to say no to that. So I put Zion up there. Like obviously you have Kawhi. I think Kawhi would obviously make a run if he was healthy. You have some guys who are just not playing, and that's a little unfortunate. But credit to Zion for taking over that opportunity, and probably going to be an All-Star starter. So, T, if you can go.
No, my list is low key different from y'all's. Cause first, let's start in the East, bro. I don't got Tyrese Halliburton. You know, he having a great year. He gonna be an All Star for sure. He averaging 20 and 10, most assists in the league. But I got JB. I got Jaylen Brown in there, bro. He's averaging, he's averaging 27 points, bro. Like on a top contender in the East, bro. He's up there, bro. Now it's because the backcourt was really crazy. I ain't gonna lie, the whole East was a debate. Cause you could have put Kyrie in here. You could have put because Kyrie been going crazy since he came back. You could put JB.
The Nets winning like 15 in a row has put KD and Kyrie in those conversations.
So you could put JB, Kyrie, or even Tyrese Halliburton, bro. And some people would even still want Trae Young as a starter, but he's having
He was my
27
starter
points
over Tyrese.
Yeah, he averaging 27, but he having terrible efficiency, bro. And I think the one lock is D Mitch, bro. D Mitch been going crazy all year, bro. Averaging 30 points.
For sure, a lot.
Highest scores in the NBA. He just dropped 71 points. Stuff like that is gonna have you in that. It's gonna have you as a lock for an All-Star starter. So I got JB, and then I got Donovan Mitchell as my two backcourt players, and then I got for my front court, I got Jason Tatum because he got to be an MVP candidate right now. One of the best teams in the whole entire league. Improved his game on defense and offense, and then I got Giannis. Of course, he's the best player in the league. He has to be an All-Star starter. The Bucks been going crazy the whole entire year. They having a little slump recently. Their offense hasn't been too good, but they've been dealing with injuries as well. Then I got Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid leading the league in scoring, averaging 33 points right now. So he got to be in the starter. It's kind of tough to leave KD out. They won like 12, 13 straight games, but I just can't find an argument to put him over and be Giannis or Tatum.
For sure.
So then, in the West, I don't got Shea, bro. Like I don't know, Shea, he a starter. I feel like Shea and Tyrese is on the same boat. Like I feel like Shea's better player than him, obviously, but like they just not. I don't feel like they're ready to be starters. Like they're not ready to be no All-Star starters.
Wiggins was a starter last year.
that was stupid. That was stupid crazy, and there was a lot of injuries too. Um,
Yeah, that's
I
right.
feel like Curry, he gonna miss some time, but I think he's played enough. He's played enough, and he's gonna be returning in the next few weeks. He's gonna be played enough before the All Star break, bro. He's coming back before February, probably. But then I got Curry and Luka. Luka just
Luka's a
dropped
lock.
60 and 20.
Yeah,
Yeah, Luka's a lot,
Luca's a
bro.
lock.
So I got Luka and Curry, bro. Because Curry over Shea, and I got LeBron. He's the best player ever. And then that's all I gotta say. And then Zion, because there's no competition. And I got Jokic.
See, bro, like you don't have to throw shots, bro. Just say Zion and
There's no
move
It's
on,
competition,
true
bro.
bro.
though. I'm not like
Just
it's
say
true
Zion
though.
and move
It
on.
is
All right,
true
all
though.
right.
It is true though.
Keep going,
It's
bro.
true though. It's true though.
Jokic is the second or third best player in the league. He's averaging a triple double basically as a center, bro. One of the greatest offensive centers we ever seen. So that was my my starters. But it's really only debate in the East, bro. The West was pretty clear cut. Clear cut.
Yep, I agree uh with the stuff that you're saying. I feel like it go both ways with the East. Necessarily, I wouldn't put JB over Halliburton in my opinion. I don't know.
Why not? JB is averaging 27 points, bro.
This is a preference
Like
thing. This is a preference thing for me. But as I was just researching the numbers and putting the stuff together for my All Star starters, I noticed looking at this list in front of me right here, 1, 2, 3. There's like 6 30 point per game scores. So how are y'all viewing like these scores in the league right now? Like has defense fallen off, or just are is the offensive talent just gotten deeper and bigger and better? I should say.
I don't know. I mean, I think the one big part about Jaylen Brown being the great player that he is because he scores their 27, but he also plays great defense. So I think it's kind of like I don't know. I guess maybe offense as a whole's gone up and defense has gone down. It just makes defensive players more valuable. So when you look at like Rudy Gobert is not having a great defensive season, right? Like
Not
Rudy
at
Gobert's
all.
just not playing. You know what I mean?
no,
So that
it makes perimeter defenders more valuable. He's not a perimeter defender. He
I'm
can't
just
guard
saying
at
I'm
all.
just saying that guy like you trade for a big defensive piece, it's very risky, right? They put all their chips in this basket and it failed. So I think teams are going to be looking like I think Jaylen Brown can get a bag this year. I think you're just looking at guys who can just 3D guys who can shoot and play out like good on offense and like good defenders. Just their stock is going to go higher and higher and higher. So I mean, Luka can't really play that much defense, but I think Giannis like I don't know. I'm curious to see what Giannis does in free agency. If Giannis ends up leaving, I'm just like he will get paid a bag because he can defend better than anybody in the league, in
I
my
don't see him
opinion,
leaving.
and he can score better than
Um,
anybody in the league.
all right,
But
bro. I think about the scoring thing, we had like, bro, Donovan Mitchell just dropped 71. Luka just dropped 60. D-Book dropped 58. Like we having every single night. It seemed like we having like. Well, yesterday I know the Hamlin thing overshadowed. I feel like the Hamlin thing overshadowed a lot of the historic performance we had last night. Bro, we had LeBron had 43 last night. I think Clay had 54. I believe like it's been crazy performances every night, and I think that's like I don't know. It's easier to play offense in this day and age. Like back in the 2000s, in the 1990s and stuff like that, bro. They had rules like like they had to change the game in the early 2000s because it was like so many low scoring games. We were getting like 90. The league average is like 97 or something like that, and the league average today is like in the hundreds or something like that, bro. So I think it's a combination of things. They be calling more fouls. Um, so it's allowing people to get to the free throw line easier, and then the game is just tailored towards offense because offense sells tickets, bro. Nobody want to watch no game where nobody's scoring. Like, let's be honest. So I think that's why we're seeing so many high scoring games. And is it better for the NBA? Yeah, I think so because I think as the game get bigger, it get more worldwide, more international stuff like that. Then of course the game's gonna continue to grow. So I think it's better for the NBA. So I think all these scoring outbursts are positive.
I agree a lot with the free throws. The free throws is
Yeah,
crazy.
free throws.
Everybody's getting fouls.
Yeah,
Everyone's getting to the line. That's easy buckets.
for sure, for sure. I mean, not to change the whole scope of the episode, free throws are a big deal, and Zion isn't getting any free throw calls. I believe if he was going to the line more, if he was getting those superstar calls, he would be averaging a little bit more. But I'm not trying to get into that. But I do believe, free throws are inflating these numbers. I wouldn't say inflating, but they are helping these numbers for sure. For sure, for sure. So in this episode, we're gonna be covering two. We're gonna be covering basketball, which we already did. We may pivot back into it a little later, possibly. I don't know, but we're also gonna be implementing the NFL. So what do you guys want to start with? The Derek Carr situation, or you want to get into the awards?
I think we should start with Derek Carr, because he's not going to be on that for too long.
Yeah,
It's not really that much to say
All right.
on the
I
Derek
think
Carr.
I think it's. I'll start off. I don't know. I don't understand it. I guess there's 2 games left in the season. I don't know why they started Jared Stidham. Like, what's I'm a Derek Carr believer. I think the guy is not that bad as people are saying. I think
He
Josh
hasn't been playing
McDaniels is
good
the
this
issue.
season. I'm not gonna lie.
I think McDaniels is the issue. I think it's coaching. So, I
It is
mean, say
coaching
what
Okay,
too.
you.
so like I got a question for you, Max, bro. Where can a team with Derek Carr take you? Like, how far? Like, because he doesn't elevate. I don't feel like he elevates the team.
See,
He's
if we were talking years ago, I would have told you like I don't even know if I don't know how many years I'm talking. Probably like 3-4 years back, I probably would have told you like deep in the playoffs. I was big on Derek Carr. I thought Derek Carr was like top quarter, like probably not top 10, but top 15. I could definitely argue he's top 15 quarterback. Nowadays, I don't know. I'm looking at their team and I blame coaching because what changed very much about their team except to get better. You know what I mean?
They had a weaker
Like they didn't.
roster last year, and he still made it to the playoffs.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
la-
Like, what changed about their team to make them worse except the coach? So they added weapons on offense. They added things on defense. So how are they a worse football team? I don't know. So that's why I blame Josh McDaniels and the coach. I don't know. I think if you obviously if you put an amazing old line around him and you put great receivers around him, I think you could still go deep in the playoffs. But I think right now with Derek Carr, like I don't even know who you like switch around. If you put Derek Carr in like the Dolphins offense. Let's just say you could, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just trying to say a high-powered offense. Yeah, I think you could win a division. I think Derek Carr can win a division, but I don't know with the situation. If he stays in Oakland or Las Vegas with Josh McDaniels, yeah, I don't think it's going anywhere.
No, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I think they had a high power offense. You get Darren Waller and you get Hunter Renfrow. You add that to Devontae Adams. I just feel like what they did with this year instead of last year, bro. They had a lot of injuries. You know, Darren Waller went on IR. Hunter Renfrow went on IR, and then Devontae Adams got suspended one game. It's just stuff like that. Like it's stuff he can't deal with that. I don't feel like Derek Carr can elevate a team when stuff is not going perfect. He's not gonna. Last year, actually, let me go back on that because stuff has never been perfect for Derek Carr on the Raiders. He's been on the team for I believe like 9 years now, and first of all, they can't draft. Every time they draft somebody, is a good getting cut in like 2 years. Like they cut Henry Ruggs. I think the Abrams dude. Like it's like all the draft picks have went to shit like really quick, bro. And so let me go back on that. He can deal with a lot because last year he dealt with John Gruden being a sexist, racist, misogynist, all that, bro. Like so he can deal with a lot. I just feel like
And
last year,
the Henry Ruggs situation was last year too, and he was still able to
Yeah.
make the
yeah,
playoffs.
last year the difference is they won those close games. Like they won like 8 or so
That Chargers
one
game at
score
the end of the
games.
year, that Chargers game at the end of the
Yeah.
year, that didn't really matter. But like if they won, they made the playoffs. That was a big game. So
So yeah, bro. Look, they not winning these games. They're not winning those low scoring games this year. They're losing them like a lot. Like, and that has a lot to do with Josh McDaniels, clock management, and stuff like that, bro. So I just feel like they not winning them games they won last year, the low scoring games, and then their defense is terrible. He has never had a good defense. In all his time there, he's had he's never had a top 20 defense. Like they just suck, bro. They got better on a defense line, but they thought that Crosby Chandler Jones experiment
It's
did
not
not work.
working at all.
Chandler Jones took a step back. Like I don't know what happened last year in Arizona, but he's not doing it this year.
would
And then their secondary is terrible. I don't even know anybody in their secondary. Not one
Yeah,
name.
their
I don't know who
defense
it
is
is.
not
They suck,
good.
bro.
would you say that? Would you put Derek Carr as a top 10, top 15, or top? Sorry, not top 10,
No,
top
he top 15 for
15,
sure.
top 15, top 20?
No, he top 15
I
because
agree.
him
I agree.
and Kirk Cousins are him
I
and Kirk Cousins are in
agree.
the same tier,
I
bro.
agree. I agree. If you put, I'm from Michigan State. I like Michigan State, and I still will tell you, if you put Kirk Cousins, if you switch their roles, they'll play the same way. I think
I actually think Derek Carr
I
better
think
than
they're
Kirk Cousins.
similar quarterbacks, and I would still rather have Derek Carr than Kirk Cousins. I agree.
But yeah, with the whole situation, bro, it's over with, bro. He's not being on the Raiders no more, and I feel like the Raiders have one of the worst futures in the NFL, bro. Because first of all,
Are they going to trade Devontae Adams though? So
they have to, bro. He
Devontae
came there for
exactly he comes to
he
the team
came
for
there for
Derek
Derek
Carr.
Carr. Like, what are y'all about to
Yeah,
do?
I
Because
agree.
he's not
I
going to want
agree.
to play with because the whole vision is they didn't want to play Derek Carr because they didn't want him to get injured because they might have to trade him or they might have to release him. So actually releasing him I think will be less because it's only like a $5 million cap hit this season because his extension hasn't kicked in yet. So I don't know, bro. Like what are they gonna do?
What if the Colts pick up Derek Carr?
They're getting Tom Brady. I don't think Tom Brady's coming there, man. Like
that was the rumor. That was like, you remember when Tom Brady was in what? Tom Brady was in what's LeBron's podcast that he does? It's his little talk show thing.
So
Boardroom, the shop.
Yeah.
Okay.
the shop, bro.
So apparently Tom Brady was in that and basically said that he was down to a couple teams, and the guy's like, okay, we're gonna keep our guy. And that was Derek Carr, because apparently they were talking about the Vegas Raiders. So before he went to Tampa, the team that he was rumored to go to was Vegas. But then Vegas said, we're going to stick with Derek Carr. So
no, I don't see no, like, why would Tom Brady want to go there now, though? Like, the defense, he likes, bro, Tom Brady's had good defenses besides this year, all years of his career, bro. He don't want to go there. And then, I don't know, Devontae Adams really came there to play with his best friend, bro. He did not want to play with a rookie quarterback. He's not going to play with a quarterback like that just comes in. He's going to want to play with Tom Brady because who wouldn't want to play with him? But I just doubt they're going to get him, bro. Like, so, I don't know. I think he either goes to the 49ers or retires. Like,
so what's next for Derek Carr? I said the Colts. I think the Colts would be interesting because they need a quarterback. They need a quarterback. They need a quarterback.
We're not doing this with the Colts no more,
okay,
bro.
They get a QB every year, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Who is he going to? What team?
No, let me speak on the Colts. Every single year they get a veteran QB and they do nothing. First of all, the Colts have no weapons. Michael Pittman Jr. is not enough, bro. Alex Pierce is not enough. Mo Alley Cox is not enough. What's the other dude named Paris Campbell? He's not enough.
Jonathan Taylor.
Their offensive line has not been good. They have the highest paid offensive line, and they haven't been playing that good this year.
Because they were good they were like amazing for the past 5 years, and just stuck.
Yeah, they took a step back. So Jonathan Taylor, without the offensive line, you see what happened this year. I had him in fantasy first overall. He sold my stuff, like literally, like come on, bro. Anyways,
so where's he go? Where's Derek Carr go? Where's Derek Carr go?
I feel like he go to the Jets, bro. The Jets.
Lamar can go to the Jets.
I think Lamar. We're not gonna get all into that, but I think Lamar can go to Atlanta, bro. That's yes.
I ain't gonna lie, that would be crazy.
Top two spots for Lamar is the Jets and the Vikings. If he goes to the Vikings, that's scary. They trade Kirk Cousins, they get Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson, Dalvin Cook, Justin Jefferson is terrifying.
Think about Lamar Jackson though, bro. Like he's from the South, bro. Atlanta is in the South. Like you can't see Lamar Jackson in Atlanta. Like that's like a match made in heaven, bro. Like come on now.
Atlanta's
that's
terrible,
big, bro.
Atlanta is
2.0.
Atlanta is terrible.
They have Garrett Wilson. They have Kyle Pitts, and their defense is going to continue.
Garrett Wilson is on the Jets.
Not Garrett Wilson. Drake London. My bad.
U.S. weekend.
Slow down, bro. Drake London.
Cow.
Drake London. They got Kyle Pitts, bro. And then they can add to their defense in a draft or in free agency. They're gonna have a lot of money too. So, anyways, back to Derek Carr. He's going to the Jets though. You know, they got Garrett Wilson, Elijah Moore. I don't know if he's going to still be there after this season. Breece Hall, elite defense. But that's.
I think it'd be interesting. It'd be interesting. I don't know. I think if Lamar can play,
I don't know if that makes them Super Bowl contenders though. To be honest, because Derek Carr he limits you. He limits you bad.
I want to see how he plays.
They're in the AFC with a lot of top quarterbacks. He needs to get out the AFC. He's not good enough to be in the AFC. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, no one's beating the Bills and the Chiefs.
Yeah, y'all said everything. Nothing really to touch on.
Are you a fan of Derek Carr, Jaden?
I mean, he's cool.
Top 15, top 20?
Probably top 15. I agree with everything y'all said. There's nothing really much to say.
Y'all trying to get into these awards, bro?
Yep.
Yeah, Jaden, you go first.
You want me to go first?
Yeah.
Yeah, we talk. You go first for the awards.
All right, so I'm gonna start off with comeback player of the year. So comeback player of the year, I got Saquon. Saquon has.
I think everybody gonna have him, bro.
Yeah, that's easy. Saquon.
What'd you say?
Saquon Barkley.
You say it's a given?
Yeah, it's a given, bro. He's literally probably the only player that's really came back from
injury.
Crazy.
All right, well, I guess we disagree here.
So he's looking like old Saquon. I in my notes I say he's starting to look like Penn State. That's kind of a stretch, but yeah, he's looking like old Saquon. So I had to put him comeback player of the year, offensive rookie of the year. I got Garrett Wilson. He's putting up awesome numbers with an ass quarterback situation. Excuse my French. Defensive rookie of the year. I got Sauce Gardner. Deploy. I got Nick Bosa. I was thinking about putting Michael Parsons in there, but I don't know. It's kind of a toss up for me. Offensive Player of the Year. I got Justin Jefferson, and MVP. I got Pat Mahomes.
Coach of the year? You talk about it or no?
Oh, I didn't put Coach of the Year.
I'll go next.
I got Dable though.
Dable, okay. I'll go in the middle because we'll talk about it. MVP is Pat Mahomes. Offensive Player of the Year is Justin Jefferson. Depoy, I don't know. I feel like I'm like the most like I'm not knowledgeable on this right now. I kind of went Bosa because I mean the Niners having a great year, but I think Bosa and Parsons are kind of top two. I really have not looked much into it for them. Offensive Rookie of the Year though, I think Garrett Wilson and K9's close. I'll go with Garrett Wilson. I think he's better. But Brock Purdy, if he wins a couple more games, he low-key has to get a nod.
All right, slow down.
Yeah, Brock Purdy's crazy.
That's why.
No, but he's been hooping though. He's been hooping.
I'm not gonna lie.
He's
It's like huh?
It's one more game, and also I think it's not between K9. It's not between K9 and Garrett Wilson. It's between K9 and Chris Olave. That's my person.
No,
we'll talk about. Hey, we'll talk about. Let me get to my thing first.
You said Chris and Watson.
Chris
Olave.
Oh, I was about to say.
Yeah, no, I think Garrett Wilson. I think Garrett Wilson's played better than Chris Olave. That's my opinion. I like K9. I think he's been playing great. But Brock Purdy has put on a show. I did not think the Niners are going to be this good. I thought they'd be irrelevant with Mr. Irrelevant as their quarterback.
Bro, do you know who Kyle Shanahan is, bro? I could play in the offense, bro. I can throw touchdowns in the offense, bro.
I'm just saying, but Jimmy Garoppolo and Trey Lance don't look this good in the offense.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Like Brock Purdy, like genuinely looks like a serviceable quarterback. Jimmy Garoppolo, I feel like they do so many, like they always just do so many options where he doesn't have to throw the ball that far. Brock Purdy's like balling, which is weird. But Defensive Rookie of the Year, it's between Sauce Gardner and Tariq Woolen. I'm picking Sauce. Coach of the Year is Nick Sirianni of the Eagles. And Comeback Player of the Year is Geno Smith of the Seattle Seahawks.
No, he didn't come back from anything,
and I don't even like Geno like
That's good, bro.
I don't even like Geno.
Bro,
Geno is the Comeback Player of the Year.
I was thinking about Geno,
good,
but he
bro.
didn't come back from anything, bro.
He fell off a cliff.
No,
about?
bro. He's been
You don't have to get injured.
He's been like a second. No. I just feel like it doesn't compare to Saquon.
Is it called Injury of the Year? No, it's called Comeback Player of the Year.
That's true.
I don't
bro.
care that. Yeah, I think Saquon's second for sure, but Geno Smith I think is first. The stuff he's done.
You have Geno as your Comeback Player of the Year.
No, I don't.
Okay.
He got Saquon.
I'm trying to wait till y'all finish yours so I can go ahead.
He got Saquon.
I got Geno
Already,
second.
I can
Though.
go?
Yeah, I'm done. I'm good. Sorry.
I can mine official. I ain't gonna lie. So listen, I got Pat Mahomes, of course, bro. Best quarterback in the league, best player in the league. He got 5,000 yards. He's first in yards. He's first in touchdowns. He only has 12 interceptions, bro. 40 touchdowns, 12 interceptions, 621 attempts, which is only fourth. And then for DPOY, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all got Nick Bosa, bro. I got Max Crosby, bro. 55 solo tackles, 14 sacks, which is only 3 less than Bosa. And then he got 4 forced fumbles, which is third in the league. And then he got 76 pressures as well. And so I think with Nick Bosa, bro, he gets a lot of help because, well, he's dominant, of course. Like Nick Bosa is probably the best DN in the league, but I don't think he's a DPOY this year, bro. Because he has a great defense around him. And so I just feel like the Raiders' defense is terrible. He's the only bright spot in that defense at all. So I got Max Crosby for DPOY. Offensive Player of the Year, Justin Jefferson, obviously. I mean, 1,771 yards. He could have possibly broke the record, but he had a bad week against Green Bay. And then he got 8 touchdowns, and he just, bro, literally the Vikings offense is Justin Jefferson. That's it, bro. If he plays bad, they get smoked. They just got smoked by my boy Aaron Rodgers last week. And then Comeback Player of the Year, I got to go Saquon because, bro, everybody thought, like, he was down and out. Like, what, bro?
What was the whole point of you doing that extra most,
no,
like,
I'm
5
saying
minutes
Geno
ago?
Smith, bro. Geno Smith, though, like, he literally came back from the trenches, bro. He was about to be out the league.
Trenches is crazy,
Anyways,
bro.
Saquon Barkley, 1,300 rushing yards, 10 touchdowns. I ain't gonna lie, bro. People wrote off Saquon Barkley after the numerous injuries he had. So I'm
right back.
Glad he right back.
Hey! Who said that first? Who said it first? Geno Smith.
Oh, bad,
Geno Smith wrote back first.
Coach of the year. Oh, I need Defensive Rookie of the Year, right?
Yeah, both. No, you got both.
I do Offensive
both
Rookie of the Year. Offensive Rookie of the Year, that's got to be Garrett Wilson, bro. Like almost 1,000 yards receiving. With the
Wait,
he has 1,000 yards.
Didn't you just say it was between Olave and K9?
I said it's between Olave and Garrett Wilson. I didn't say.
You said K9
Olave
and
won it.
Olave.
Yeah, you said K9. You didn't
Oh,
say.
my bad.
Sorry, I was
I meant
confused. My fault.
I meant Garrett Wilson and Olave. Garrett Wilson won it
I
though.
feel like
He
Garrett
has
Wilson is a clear winner.
Yeah.
No, it's not
Yes.
clear though. It's not
Yeah.
clear because Olave had a great season too.
I think it's clear.
And then, yeah. So I got Garrett Wilson with the offensive rookie of the year. And then defensive rookie of the year, I'm not going Sauce, bro. I feel like, bro, Sauce is he's crazy, bro. He's allowing. He's one of the
Don't
best
say
players in the
Aiden
league.
Hutchinson. Do not say Aiden Hutchinson.
No,
Thank
why would
God.
I say that, bro?
Thank God.
Anyways, yeah, Tariq Woolen, bro.
Okay,
Tariq Woolen.
that's fair. That's fair. I agree.
He's locked down. He
I
has
agree.
more interceptions. I just feel like Sauce gets targeted less and stuff like that. And Sauce he's the highest graded corner in the NFL. But I just think Tariq Woolen, he has less like help around him. Like they don't have that many star players on a Seahawks defense, so he has to be locked down. He don't have that much help. So I'm gonna go with Tariq Woolen. I mean, I know Sauce gonna win it, but it's my personal preference. And then for coach of the year, Brian Dable. It's not Nick Sirianni, bro. Brian Dable. It has one of the worst rosters in the NFL, and they're making the playoffs.
Yeah.
They clinched it. Daniel Jones is not anything special. Their offensive line, not anything special. Receivers,
Their offensive line played pretty well this year.
I said not anything special. We comparing the Giants' offensive line and the Eagles' offensive line.
Oh no, I'm just saying.
Yeah, so
I'm just saying.
He's done a lot with that roster.
Let's not say that the Giants' O line is bottom 5. It's not. It's a decent offensive line.
It's not special.
Okay.
Like so.
What's
anyways,
special? What's special? Like top 3?
Special is top 10. I don't think they're top 10.
I don't know.
Are they?
I
I
don't
looked that up, but back to what I was saying though. Yeah, dude, the receivers on the Giants are terrible.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Like Daniel Jones has nobody to throw it to, and so with this terrible roster he has, bro, he's taken them all the way to the playoffs for the first time since 2016. And I've been seeing a lot of Giants fans on Twitter say like this seemed like 2011 again, but no, they're not because Daniel Jones they quarterback. But
They don't have Eli Manning.
Yeah, the great Eli Manning. But yeah, that's all I got for the rewards though. Pretty solid.
I don't know. I think MVP is Patty. I think Offensive Player of the Year is Justin Jefferson. You can maybe say Tyreek, but I think it's Justin Jefferson. Tyreek's had a great year. I think Depoy. I think that might be the biggest debate between Parsons and Bosa. I think Offensive Rookie of the Year is Garrett. I think Defensive Rookie of the Year is Sauce. I think maybe comeback.
I think Parsons had a couple down weeks because people started seeing like triple teams and double teams on Parsons, bro. So it's been hard for him to actually reduce. But he's getting a lot of attention too. So I think his numbers might be lower than Bosa's. But like he literally, bro, like he sees so many double teams and triple teams, and like I don't know, I feel like offensive coordinators really scheme to take him out the game. Like they run the ball away from him a lot and stuff like that. So it's just like he commands so much. He has gravity, bro. Like Michael Parsons has gravity. Michael Parsons is a top 5 player in the NFL, bro. Regardless of position.
Potentially. Do you guys know what odds favor?
All right, just to pivot into a new topic, just wanted to know you guys' New Year's resolutions for any team across football or basketball. It doesn't matter. New Year's resolution for a player or a team, but I would specifically like you to focus on a team. So whoever wants to start first, I believe Max, you said that you wanted to hop in. So
yeah, I'll go first. Mine's like to the entire Washington Commanders organization. Carson Wentz, maybe to his New Year's resolution should be like to find a new hobby. He's got to do something else besides playing football because he's terrible at it. Dan Quinn has to do something else besides own a football team because he's terrible at it. I feel bad for all Washington Commanders fans. They're just in dire need of anything. And then probably for the NBA, I'd say for Mark Cuban to actually trade for a star that's serviceable to help out Luka Doncic, because if he doesn't fix some stuff in Dallas for the next couple of years, Luka's gone, and that's arguably, you put a star around Luka, arguably a lock to win the championship, or at least best odds. So, yeah, my two would be to Mark Cuban, Carson Wentz, and the entire Commanders organization. That was pitiful.
all right,
Yeah, but my resolution. You going?
no, I'm gonna go. So I sent our first episode to my brother just to see like how you felt about it, and I believe one thing that we didn't touch on when we were talking about teams that we were impressed with and teams that we were not so impressed with. Nobody touched on the Timberwolves. That's what he told me. I didn't go look back at it. So
I definitely touched him
I
too.
don't think
touched on
if you
25.
did,
He touched on 25 teams, so no one
yeah,
can
you
say that
touched on a
he's
lot
not.
of teams, but we didn't go in depth about that. So I believe, um, I don't know, do something with Gobert. I don't know if you can. He's just terrible. His defense
He gotta
hasn't been
stop
up to
talking
par.
smack. He talks so much for doing nothing.
Yeah, he's not a serviceable
Yeah,
big. He's not good on the offensive end. He's not good on the defensive end. He's kind of just clogging up space, to be honest. So yeah, that's really like my biggest resolution.
the thing is though, they can't do nothing with him, bro. He's locked into a
Yeah,
contract.
so
No one's trading for him, so they're stuck with him.
maybe yeah. I don't
Like,
know. Maybe he can get better. I don't know. I don't know. That's really it.
yeah, I fear he's cooked. He's cooked. I don't know what to tell you. He's cooked, bro. Rudy Gobert is cooked. I'm not gonna lie. But anyways, mine is my New Year's resolution for a team. I gotta go with the Lakers, of course. I just need Anthony Davis this year. You gotta figure out a way to stay healthy. I know there's been some freak accidents, him stepping on people's foots and stuff like that, bro. But you gotta get healthy. We need you to make this playoff push. We need you to make this championship push. We really need you, bro. I need you to stay healthy. And I need LeBron. Your resolution this year is passing Kareem and officially ending the GOAT debate. We got to officially end that. Once he passes Kareem, we got to officially end the GOAT debate. It's over with. It's no
See,
more
now we
conversation.
gotta see. No, see, you took it there, bro. You took it there.
I'm saying,
You took it
it's a
there.
fact,
Now
bro.
we gotta speak on it, bro. Now I feel like we have to speak on it.
We can get in that,
I
bro.
was saying, we have to have like a dedicated episode of this so we can have all of our stuff ready because like
No.
it's like we had this debate and James just said some random ass stuff talking about I can't believe I'm winning the debate. Like how are you winning?
No,
He literally does nothing. Okay, you literally said what did you say? I have a screenshot of it too. You said first round is mediocrity, right? I have a screenshot from a text of you saying getting bounced in the first round is mediocrity. You said that. You said that word for word. I had the screenshot. Getting bounced the first round is mediocrity. Jordan got bounced in the first round for like the 6-7 years.
Bro, okay, but he was going against Hall of Fame talent. He was going against Hall of Fame talent, bro. With just him.
He got bounced in the first 3 years. He missed the playoffs.
With just him.
Okay, LeBron did not get bounced the first round. That's not him. He made the finals.
He wasn't in a weak East like LeBron, bro. First off, the episode was only like 30 minutes. I believe we can get into this whole topic. I feel like we have time.
Nah, bro. We gotta dedicate a whole.
I agree. I need to have. That's what I think. I need to have my stuff.
I could cook you for an hour, bro.
Exactly.
I could cook you for an hour.
You cannot cook me for an hour.
I need to have my stuff written down.
Viewers, I want to tell y'all.
JJ,
no.
You get emotional on this topic.
I want to tell y'all, like this happened like maybe a few days ago, probably last week. They were debating with me, and I'm cooking them straight, bro. Clutching a 1v2, bro. Just cooking these boys. Facts on facts on facts. Stats on stats on stats. Nothing they could do. Nothing they could say that was just outruling my topics. The stuff that I was.
But you literally got stuff wrong. Like you literally got stuff wrong. When you go back.
No, I did not.
You literally did not fact check anything. You just kept saying stuff from the heart.
I fact checked everything.
You got so butthurt the entire conversation.
All right, that's cool. Maybe for another episode, we'll have an episode dedicated to that. I believe that's a very important.
Yeah, that's probably gonna have to be in the off season though when we have nothing to talk about, like for real.
But I feel like we should do that a little bit sooner because that's what everybody's gonna be doing. So
we can do it when LeBron passes Kareem. That'd be a good time. I ain't gonna lie.
Perfect time.
That'd be a good time. When he passes Kareem.
All right, that's cool. So any more teams you have? Any resolutions for?
Yes, the Bulls. The Bulls got to blow it up.
Oh yeah,
Bulls.
I mean,
they have to blow it up now. I'm sorry, they got to blow it up now.
Actually, they've been doing better. The Bulls have been doing better.
Yeah, Damar's been on the tear lately too.
But so is every other team in the East. I feel. The Bucks. You're not beating the Bucks. You're not beating the Celtics. You're not beating the Nets, and I don't think they're beating the Sixers. And they're definitely not beating the Cavs. They just lost from last night. So
they needed 71 from D-Mins to win though.
Just saying, they didn't win.
They didn't win, but I mean, 71 is a valiant effort. That's a crazy effort to beat the Bulls. So I don't know.
LeBron did probably predict that D Mitchell was going to put up 71. I'm not gonna lie though. LeBron probably did know that. He probably told everybody.
See if you believe that.
Yeah, bro. LeBron, all I know, bro. We got.
Oh God.
We got.
You're weird.
We got, bro. Nah, bro. Y'all want to talk about the NFL playoff picture, or we gonna hold that to another episode, bro? Because
Another episode.
we can get into another episode.
Another
All right.
episode. All right.
Well, I'm gonna.
This. All right, guys. So that concludes the second episode for the Tit for Tat podcast. We tried something new with the recording process. I like for y'all to just give us feedback on how everything looks. We're on a different platform. We're just trying things out. We're in a trial process with this stuff right now. It's only the second episode, so we're experimenting with a lot of stuff. So yeah, just give us feedback on that. But um, yeah, great second episode, and we're out.
Appreciate y'all.
Yep.